You know what's good, YouTube. Scott here, back again once again, and today, people, we're going to look at our UU Pokemon for the first week of the Showdown Showcase. And that Pokemon is one of the three trio Pokemon from Kalos, Diancie, the Rock Fairy type. And before we go ahead and look at the movesets, let's go ahead and look at the stats. As you can see, fantastic mixed attack with 100 in both. Absolutely wonderful 150 in both defenses. The major things holding them back is the HP, base 50, and base 50 speed. That can hurt. I think that's the reason that Diancie dropped from OU to UU recently. And also the lackluster move pool. But we'll get to that in a moment. But let's go ahead and look at the first moveset that I've come up with. It's a substitute calm mindset. So what you're going to go do with this set is you're going to set some substitutes, get some calm minds off. Then Moonblast and Psychic will probably be your best bet. You can replace Psychic with Psy Shock if you want. You can also replace it with, let's see, what else could you possibly replace it with? Oh, that's right. She gets nothing in moves. Yeah, the moves are awful. So, if you want to go Psychic, you can go Psychic. If you want to go Psy Shock, you can go Psy Shock. But that's about it, honestly, for that set. It's a good bulky set. You can set up, and if you're on Trick Room team, you can hopefully sweep. And with all the slow Pokemon in UU, you should be able to set up a pretty good Trick Room team. Team this thing up with Mega Aggro, and I think it'll be good to go. Anyways, on to our next set. Similar to a Crocoon set is the Diancie set, or Crocy set, however you want to say it. It's got Rest Talk, Calm Mind, and Moonblast. You may be wondering why I'm going for Moonblast over maybe something else. Moonblast has that 30% chance to lower their special attack, which is going to be able to help your special defense even more. You've got the 252 in defense and HP, and then you have the 4 in special attack with a modest nature. You can switch the special attack and HP if you want, but I'm going for a bulkier set since I see Diancie as more of a bulky Pokemon. But that's actually a decent enough set. Yes, you get walled out by anything that resists Fairy. And also Taunt really hurts you, but Taunt really hurts Diancie, period. And the best Taunt user in UU is Sableye. And they don't know if you're carrying Moonblast or Dazzling Gleam or any other Fairy type move that you may have. So that's really up to them if they want to try to pull that. So on to our next set. This is a set that I came up with after I took a break from making these sets because I was running blank on sets. It's a weakness policy set in the Trick Room. I know I've mentioned the abysmal speed a couple of times, but if you can Trick Room up on the turn that they hit you with a super effective move, you're going to be at +2 attack. You're going to be in a Trick Room. You're going to be able to outspeed a lot of things, and then you're going to be able to get some good coverage. Yes, I know having Gyro Ball on a special set is a little weird, but again, Baron move pool. And that is Diancie's biggest flaw, is its move pool. I see Diancie like Flareon. If it had a better move pool, it'd be so much better. Honestly, if it had the move pool of Aegislash, it'd probably be in Ubers. I could very well see this thing in Ubers with a good moveset. Because this thing has amazing bulk. And it's also got some fantastic attacking stats. But on to our fourth set. If you want to run a physical Diancie, I know I've mainly been showing you a special Diancie, but you can run a physical Diancie at the same time. Choice Banded Explosion is going to hurt. Choice Banded Gyro Ball is going to hurt. Choice Banded Stone Edge is going to hurt. And her signature move, Diamond Storm, is going to hurt. It has a 50% chance to boost your defenses. And you may be wondering why I'm putting the 252 in HP. It's because, well, you need to get as much investment in the HP as you could possibly get. Because with this spread, you have 304, 336, and 337. Because I've got 4 in special defense. I didn't know where else to put it, so just went ahead and put in special defense. But that's a physical Diancie if you possibly want to run that. And then more of a Stolly set. I haven't actually tried this set yet, but it seems like it could possibly work on a Stolly team. It's Toxic Substitute Rest in Diamond Storm. Again, Diamond Storm has 50% chance to raise your defenses. So you can go ahead and get some more bulk off. Hopefully get your defenses up while your special defense is at max. And then you can Toxic stall them out with the Substitute Rest in Diamond Storm. Unless you bring this thing into OU, I think maybe the best thing that completely walls this is any Steel type. Yeah, never mind. I was about to say Gligar, but no, never mind. You're going to replace Diamond Storm with... Actually, no. Diamond Storm is probably your best option, to be honest. But, either way, let's go ahead and look at the... Well, I'm going to be calling the typical set because... I don't know if I mentioned it earlier. Going into Diancie, I know nothing about this thing. I saw its stats and I saw its move pool, and I thought, instant setup. This is an instant setup Pokemon. That is the best this is going to be as a setup Pokemon. And then I started looking at other Pokemon in UU. You've got Mega Aggron. You've got super slow Pokemon. Let's see. Who else do you have in UU that's slow? You have Cloyster. You have Chestnut. You have Blissey. You have Florges. You have Fortress. You have Quagsire. You have the Porygons. You have Snorlax. You have so many slow Pokemon in UU. It's ridiculous. But at the same time, you're going to be able to get a lot of setup with that Trick Room. You're going to be able to just hopefully be able to beat their team. Yes, UU has some fast Pokemon, but to me, it seems like they're a lot slower of a tier. UU seems to be a slow, bulky tier. And you know what? That is my type of tier. So having a Trick Room, Dual Screen, Stealth Rock Pokemon is going to be fantastic for it. You can set up the Trick Room. You can set up the screens to make sure they can't touch your Pokemon. And you can set up the rocks to break sashes and sturdies. Overall, Diancie honestly has its uses. Its barren move pool hurts it, but do not let that detract you from it. I have a lot of respect for Diancie. So try it on one of your teams with one of these sets, or if you have a better set, let me know, because I really want to use this thing. But that's going to be it for the video. And so, if you enjoyed the video, smash the hell out of that like button, subscribe, come back tomorrow for our 5th episode of our Crystal Ashlock, and our 5th installment of the Showdown Showcase, where we will be showcasing an OU Pokemon. And while I had faith in this thing, its move pool is almost making Diancie look like a god, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and see what I can do with that. But that will be for tomorrow. So if you want to see that, come back then. And hopefully I will see you then. So, peace.